Hello, guys. Today we are going to talk about a book called Alfie My Story by Alfie Boe. Okay, guys. This is basically not a novel, but a memoir. It's basically a book by uh, by an author called Alfie Boe, and it is about his life and what he does and how he experiences it, guys. So, first of all, what happens is that it's about a man called Alfie Boe who is Catholic. He's living in a small town in the United Kingdom called Fleetwood. Okay, he has siblings, he has a wife and his family. That's where he lives and does stuff like that. Okay, so he is basically a car mechanic, like people who fix the car who are mechanics. That's what he actually is, guys. And he wants to do something big in life. And this story is based in, he was born in the 1970s, I believe so. Anyways, so as I told you before, Alfie Boe is basically a car mechanic. That's the job he does. One day, he is fixing a car, and while doing so, he starts singing a song. And a stranger hears him sing a song, and he really likes it and thinks that he has a lot of potential uh, and talent for singing. So he asks him to go to London and uh, get himself auditioned into a singing competition. Okay, guys. And this book is a true story actually, and it was very well written, and it was pretty short, guys. It was hardly around 367 pages long or something like that. Anyways, what happens next is that he gets himself auditioned in London and he starts singing for the opera. He becomes part of that group. He becomes very famous and he becomes a singer and a musician. And that's what happens in the book, guys. So his life is completely changed. He becomes famous. He becomes a pop star because he starts singing. Okay. Then he meets a lot of famous celebrities. After becoming famous, he becomes rich, and a lot of people know him. He is still in love with his wife, who he has married. Okay. What happens next is that I think what happens next is that he goes to the United States of America, and over there, I think he meets a lot of famous people, as he is famous himself as well, being a singer and playing for the opera, which is not a small thing. Playing for the opera is a very big thing, and being such a famous singer and a musician is also a very big thing, guys. So his um, dream becomes a reality, and he becomes an opera singer. Okay, yeah, that's what happens in the book, guys. He becomes an opera singer, and he becomes very famous. So it's really surprising that a person who was only a car mechanic has become an opera singer. That's like his life being changed a lot, and his life changes very fastly. I mean, he's just a car mechanic, and then he becomes a singer. He becomes famous. He uh, gets so much fame and fortune. He becomes famous. He meets famous celebrities. He goes to the United States of America and stuff like that. Anyways, that's what happened in the book, guys. Uh, Actually, his name is Alfie Boe, which is quite a funny name, actually. So that's what happened in the book, guys. That's like it's his whole story is explained in this short book. Okay. And there are some pictures in the book as well about how he goes to the opera. Apart from that, he also talks about the fact that he goes to the United States of America. He also goes to California and San Francisco. So that's what happens in the book, guys. Okay, bye, guys.